at the door. Hey, I'm solid, hey, I'm steady, hey, I'm true down to the core. And I will always do my duty, no matter what the price. I've counted up the cost, I know the sacrifice. Oh, and I don't want to die for you, but if dying's asking me, I'll bear that cross with honor, 'cause freedom don't come free. I'm an American soldier, an American. Beside my brothers and my sisters, I will proudly take a stand. When liberty's in jeopardy, I will always do what's right. I'm out here on the front line, sleep in peace tonight. An American soldier. American girls and American guys, we'll always stand up and salute. We'll always recognize when we see your glory flying. There's a lot of men dead, so we can sleep in peace at night when we lay down our head. Justice will be served and the battle will rage. This big dog will fight when you rattle his cage. And you'll be sorry that you mess with the U.S. of A. 'Cause we'll put a boot in your ass, it's the American way. Hey, Uncle Sam, put your name at the top of his list. And the Statue of Liberty started shaking her fist. And the eagle will fly, and it's gonna be hell when you hear Mother Freedom start ringing her bell. And it'll feel like the whole wide world is raining down on you. Courtesy of the red, white, and blue.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? This is the Sarge over here at GI Mechanics Scale Model. It's Monday night. Welcome to the messy model bench. Well, you're not looking at the bench right now. You're looking at some asshole who's got a funny mohawk and stuff like that, and a big old bad beard. So let me go back through here, catch up, chat. Kevin Smith, what's going on? Austin, how the hell we doing? I got to come up there, pick up them seats, but that's another story, another time. Hank, welcome. Go down through the chat here, see who's watching. Pretty awesome. One more hour of work. Well, that's all right. Just keep doing what you do, because you got to support the millions on welfare, just like we all do. Ones out there working and stuff like that, so they can afford their thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Chuck, what's going on? Chuck Net or CK. Start calling you CK and then CJ for Chuck Jorgensen over there at the Styrene Bender's Garage. So anyway, welcome. And this is Monday night. Now, next week, I will be doing Tuesday if I remember to and don't get whatever, but I'll be covering for King Bob and stuff like that. So, yeah, we'll be doing that. So I want to give a shout out to my brothers and sisters in arms, first responders, law enforcement. You guys doing what you do. The ones who pass, present. Oh, I forgot my banner. Fuck me right in the go time. Let's see. I got the right one this time. All right, so let's go back over here. Pour our shot. Do our customary shot for those who are not here, the ones who are they're overseas protecting our ass, the ones who are stateside protecting our ass. You guys keep doing what you do. First responders, law enforcement, and especially the soldiers, sailors, Marines. You guys keep doing what you do. Soldiers past, present. Salute to you all. Throw that up there. Yummers. All right, so we have had, I'll get this knocked out of the way, the prayer list, stuff like that. I'll also be putting out some other information. Like I said, I try to knock this shit out in the first, I don't know, like 15, 20-minute stream. But y'all know how I roll. And to all y'all come here on a Monday night, you guys are awesome. That's all I got to say. Without you guys coming here and doing this, you know, I don't do it for the likes, subscribes. I just do it just because my old subscribers, new subscribers, you guys are the reason why we're here. So we're going to go over the prayer list, and unfortunately we've had a couple additions since then. All right, so Zeno Blevins, I haven't heard much on him. Big Charlie, I know he's on recovery. I was just on the phone with him, but I'll be doing a little bit of an announcement on him. Big Charlie's Model Garage. Brian over at Got Fuels and what he's got going on with his family. Dan the Man, Market Amanda Batson, Miguel's mother-in-law over there at Hobbyworks. We all know Boyd, his family passed, so I guess there's a Halloween bash in Boyd's honor that's going, but he passed a couple weeks ago. The Walsh family. Gary Tannick at Gary Tannick, so keep him in thoughts and prayers as well. And I'm gonna have to bring up some new information on that, which I wanna. I'm getting there. Him and Andrew and his daughter are on the list. So anyway, Nancy Zink, Boz and his family, Kevin Smith and his wife, and then you got Jay over at Jay Model Car Garage, Jason over at Blue Ox, Jeff Lawless, Marcy's dad, Sean Wilkins, wife and family, the McNabbs. I want to give a shout out to Rick. Happy birthday, buddy. Ernest's mother, who's now living with them, Lewis and his daughter, and Andrew, basically Lewis's family over at Project O. Keep them in your prayers. Tim Phillipson family, guy I served with, Mark Radcliffe, Matt at ASU Warrior, his father. I don't know if I recovered or not, but Josh Rysdom, his mother, I got to reach out to him. Let's see, Jonathan's two cousins, CB and family. Paul over at the Styrene Relics. Chuck Jorgensen's father and niece. Ron Stewart, Bubba's Model Cars, Don Piggott. Kim over at Kim's Garage. Melinda Bain, Gary over at Blue Ridge. James Darby and Mrs. Ski, Doug Hensley, Frizzo and family, Rob, Sidecar Bob, Fred Carey, Ozzy, Jess's mom, Bandit's wife, Mr. James Morris, Pro Carey's stepdad, Richard, John Force's family, Papa Dan, Steven Stenard, dealing with like family cancer issues, spit it out, Junior. All right, Edward Leonard, family, then Steven at Scale Speedworks, keep him and his family in prayer. He just started chemo. And last but not least, most recent addition as of like 42 minutes before this live stream started, Mr. Tim Nolan over at Rat Daddy. His daughter is going in for open heart surgery. She might not make it according to what is going on there. So, like I said, not religious, fairly spiritual, but at the same time, whatever you pray to, whatever you worship, whatever, just keep these names and family in prayer. I'm going to do a quick moment of silence, say a silent prayer, and we will get going on from there. Please watch over everyone and give them strength to deal the battles that they're dealing with. Amen. All right. No problem, Kevin. Hey, what's going on, Jody? How we doing? Welcome. So, yeah, you ain't kidding. And the sad part is that wasn't every single person on the list. Because I've had people want their name off, this, that, and the other thing. That wasn't even a whole list. I've got pretty much like almost 2 full, not front and back, 2 full notebook pages of prayers and people in prayers. That also reminds me, I forgot one. Dan of he was on our Smokies ride with us 2 weeks ago. Him and his wife and stuff like that or wife, girlfriend, backpack were in a motorcycle accident. Literally, I think it was like a day or 2 after our ride. So keep them in your prayers. Can't remember the last name, but yeah. Hey, what's up, Fafa? How we doing? All right. So let us go here. I wouldn't say it's necessarily a mail call, but we'll just go over this way. All right, sorry that took a little longer than it was supposed to because, well, that's how, we like to roll. So that's right. Well, this ain't going to be off. So believe it or not, this was an accident, but it actually worked out. So I wear my motorcycle helmet, and there's enough hair here to literally pick my helmet up off my head just enough. And when I shave it going down the sides, which I got 5 o'clock shadow because I ain't shaved since Saturday, I have my helmet on and I can get airflow up in between the helmet, and it has been helping me sweat or helping me not sweat as bad. So with that being said, that was kind of the whole mail call thing, but it's not necessarily a mail call. There should be packages and stuff like that that are going out. I got the Kirkland's package all wrapped up, ready to go. Now that I finally have an address, that is going out to them. We also have so I wouldn't necessarily, like I said, say mail call, but of course I had a brand new shirt that I got given to me. But I don't know. I want to put out. I went on a couple rides this weekend. They were kind of local, supported our sister chapter and stuff like that. Right, exactly, Kevin. So, like I said, the whole thing, it sits there, keeps the helmet up. I get airflow under the helmet, and I don't sweat as bad. It's actually kind of nice. But I still roast sitting there at a light. So, anyway, I don't know if you guys have these out your way. It's a clear path for veterans. But sometimes, I don't know, different ones have them. But Wayne County actually has a mobile canteen, which normally runs on Thursdays, 12 to 2. They have like culinary people come in, cook. It's a great time. Based on donations, all proceeds go to support Clear Path for Veterans. I don't know if that's just one around here, but it's something to do if you got one in your area and stuff like that. Go check them out and go support it. If you can, like I said, you know how I am about veterans and veteran causes, or veteran and veteran causes. As a veteran myself, there's people out there that support us, but there's also a lot of guys who didn't get support, like especially our NOM guys did not get support or the welcome home that they deserved. But that's neither here nor there. So I was at the ride, and for our 1910 chapter, went to the bike night. But anyway, put a lot of miles on the bike, went from out to Rochester, and then rode. I probably put like about 450 miles on the bike, give or take. I know it was definitely up there because I had to fill up, and I had to fill up when I got home. So it was probably close to that, but I got a fancy poker chip from our from the 1910 from their bike night. That's our cool fancy logo, and that's our thing, Vets Helping Vets. And I won a t-shirt, but unfortunately a t-shirt is already in laundry because it's a brand new t-shirt, and I spilled something on it. Not even having it for fucking 8 hours, and I already spilled something on it, so it is in the laundry. But I got a cool t-shirt, and I got a badass kickstand puck, which I think I'm going to actually do some of these, which gives me an idea. So I want to thank my brothers and sisters and stuff like that out there at 1910. You guys are awesome. Put on a hell of a bike night. Glad I was able to. The 197, which is like out there Rochester, a good ride. It was a dice run. Met quite a few people out there. It was a good time. Didn't get as wet as I thought I would, but we still got moist. Moist. Everybody loves that word, moist. All right. Let's see. What the hell else was there? Was that? Talk to that. I did get a little bit of bench time and stuff like that. So, hey, Mr. Zink. How we doing, Papa Z? All right, beautiful. Like I said, speaking of mail, there we go. Papa Z got his package today. You are welcome. Hopefully it's all right. And just more stuff to collect dust on the shelf. Mr. Donnie Griffin, how we doing tonight? But anyway, I did get a little bit of bench time this weekend. Not as much as I kind of wanted, but, that was also partially on me because my ass was whumped after riding all day. So I also want to give a shout out to Will down there. He's a commander of the Waverly VFW 8107, and I'm probably fucked that up. I got a beer koozie, but the beer koozie is on the bike, and it does have the actual VFW post. So hold on a second. I want to make sure I get this right. I want to also give a shout out to D-Rock and stuff like that for putting on a hell of a bike night down there in Waverly. So, nice. Holy shit, it made the hurricane. Hell yeah, Rick. All I apologize. Like I said, we're coming off half cock, but I'm also going to kind of keep this kind of short. $81.04, so I was 3 digits off. But anyway, yeah, if you're ever in the Waverly area and stuff like that, stop in there, go see Big Will and stuff like that. He'll hook you up, stuff like that. Great dude, great post. No, I don't know. No, I'm not. I'm paying attention, but I'm not paying attention. Oh, that's right. We also got I got motorcycle footage, which I've got to go through. I did remember to actually charge up my batteries for my Insta 360, and it was on the motorcycle, so we'll see how well that does. And I might try these tonight, but I stopped at Tractor Supply with Gunther, and I picked up this 2-piece pencil torch set. It might be a little hot, but it looks like it'll bend plastic and everything else. So, yeah, we'll give this a try. And Gunther was kind of an asshole the other, night was I at the bench? I don't know. I think it was Saturday after I got home. I sat at the bench for a little while, and Gunther decided he was going to be an asshole after I got my rims painted, and decided to destroy one of the slotted mags. What the fuck? I'm telling you. I did manage to... I thought I heard a crunch when he was out in the living room. So, hopefully... yeah, anyway. So, I got another one coming. Frizzo is on the hunt for that one. So, oh, that's not bad. That's good. Glad you had that generator. Let's see. What the hell else was there? So, I don't know. Maybe I'll pull this out. The heated torch. The heater torch. I'm not going to... Well, I mean, I could probably pull something else out, but I'm not going to do that on the stream because... I mean, but it would be funny as shit, though. I don't call it indecent exposure. I call it slighted at birth. Oh, yeah, they're definitely tasty. Apparently, there must be something within this because I painted them with that Buster's Customs paint and stuff like that. So, I don't know. Must be there's something in there that... It does kind of have a little bit of a sweet smell to it. Maybe that's why he grabbed it. But it was only the one. He grabbed the one right off my desk, which is not like him. But also in my defense, I was also had my piece in my hand, and we're not talking about that. I was in the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom and then came back, and he was in here, and I didn't know that he grabbed it until I heard the crunch in the living room. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So now that I've got this cool flammable thing here, I got a brand new can of butane. So let's see if we could blow some shit up. Nah, probably not. We're going to at least give this a try. I don't know how the hell it's supposed to work. Light off. Okay. I don't know. It turns that way. Do not store in hot areas. Well, good thing I live in New York, which ain't necessarily a hot area. Well, I guess let's shake the piss out of this can and see what happens. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm not done. I'm not done yet. I got to make sure I'm... Well, that didn't sound good. Oh, that was a little cool. Oh, that's a little on the cold side there. Apparently got some leaks to somewhere. Oh, yeah. Well, apparently it supposedly sounds like it works. Oh, why are we still pissing shit off to the side? All right. Or am I supposed to fill this up? Fills up to 90 disposable lighters. Well, I don't think we're doing that. Good deal. What else was I going to say? Give a quick shout out to Mini Mike. He made it to Lucas C's. He made it on the Lucas C show. So I do apologize. But we do actually pull out another model and stuff like that. But it was one that was already started because I got a phone call from my buddy Justin, my brother Justin out there. And it was actually good. I got to actually call him back. So. But he is also like 3 hours behind me. He's on Mr. Risdom time. So, Dan the man, what is going on? Oh, shit. That's right. I totally forgot. I did manage to pick up a couple more bottles of Super Bloom. Just so that I had them to kind of unfuck that. And I might actually paint a motorcycle that color. So that's something for another day. I may paint a motorcycles that color. Hey, this one works. That's right. So anyway, Jody King is actually a new follower. He just got back in building models. I didn't even look. I met him at Syracuse National, and that was his first show. So that reminds me. Boom, boom, boom. I forgot. Nope. I need to go here and here because I just realized Jody does not have a wrench. That's right. So, not that I'm going to go full rainbow, but I figured that's a nice color and that would actually look good on a motorcycle. So, you know, hey, what's going on there, Mark? How we doing? Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, this is what I got to do. I gotta go over here, click on this. That's muted. All right, there he is. Standard moderator. And he's got her. Hey, Big Charlie. There he is. What's going on, Big Charlie? How we doing? Yes, not right away, but yes, I'm going to probably build that big scale bike. And I seen this color, and I'm like, oh my God, this would be an awesome color to paint that. So I just thought it would be like custom because I may do like some flames on it, and I may do a custom build on that. So, but I don't know. I should probably build it box stock. The hell was I just gonna do? All right, Jody should have a wrench now, I believe. Oh, that's the other thing that I was gonna bring up. So YouTube has been going around, and it's kind of weird. Yeah, that is true. Oh yes, definitely keep prayers for the old lady because she's marrying me. But it's funny because I'm the one who actually asks. So, yeah, but anyway, that's neither here nor there. All right, I can close that window down. All right, so let me switch gears here. So, Gary Tannick, as you all know from GT Class Plastic, which is something that YouTube has been doing a lot of, especially with his channel. So his channel has gotten shut down, which is why I haven't really gotten anything back from him per se. I mean, I should probably send out more emails than I do. But anyway, let me change here. Oh, what the hell am I doing? Dumbass. There. I can do this. Holy shit, I can just go to share screen. Way to go. And I just realized I had also forgot to turn on my display names. All right. Yes, there we go. That's right. Okay, well, I will still deal with that. So I haven't forgotten about it. It will happen. Like I said, I will still do that regardless. So, because I am a man of my word and I will. So I've already got them. I've already got them kind of done. I just got to finish putting them on and stuff like that. But that's another story. So I got a whole ensemble we're working on. So there may be more than just what was there. So, and if everything goes right, it should be at Acme. It all depends on that. So anyway, as I was saying, YouTube shut down Gary Tannick's page. And those of y'all who have been following stuff like that, actually, Craig over at D Factory Rat reached out to me. We talked for a little bit, and I didn't realize why I wasn't hearing anything from Gary because his page was shut down. So, long and the short of that, this here is Gary Tannick's new page, just Gary Tannick. Let me see. I'll put this on the big screen. Like I said, go check him out. He's got 55 subs. He was actually the one where I did my first chop top semi truck. He's got Bob and Marvin, which are his two cats. It is springtime. He is actually at his trailer. If you can, there is a PayPal and there is a PayPal scrolling or in my description. If you can, great. If not, just, like prayers and stuff like that. Craig over at D Factory Rat has been a huge help. I've donated a little bit here and there when I can, when I've had the extra money. But, that is kind of what's going on. So actually go over to his new channel, or his updated channel, I should say, because they did close down his GT Class Plastic channel. So Gary Tank it's the YouTube. So all right, let's see. What else do we got? There was something else. Crawling around in deep, dark spaces. Yes, I did. What's going on, Ryan? I did send her out because I literally just found out about her a little bit ago. So oh, cool. Good evening. Hey, we got a little pen torch, and it's fucking cool. Oh, that puts out a little bit of flame. Better not open this up too much. Oh. Fire, fire, fire. I'm just kidding. Oh. Woo! That is pretty fancy and stuff like that. So, but anyway, so this little pen torch stuff like that looks like it's going to be pretty cool and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, definitely. It keeps everything going and stuff like that. So, true story, Papa. True story. All right. So, without further ado, I've got that. Talked about that. Let's get some stuff up here on the bench and show a little bit of update and progress. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of storing it like up right here with my paints. So let me switch views here. There we go. All right. I've got it sitting right here uprights so it does not leak. But not gonna lie, it is pretty cool. Oh no, I started moving the paint around and all right, there we go. She is upright. So let's start off with some progress that we got. This here is a commission build for my brother Justin. Me and him served in Iraq together. We're in the 25th. And anyway, so we do have a little bit of progress on this. I managed to get the wheels finished up. We got some 3D printed wheels. And I did manage to find some brass tube or steel tube that will fit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack a little bit of two-part epoxy in there. I got these all kind of painted up nice. We got our frame done. Good luck. You'd have to get a good run and start and a jump. Oh, yeah, they're nice. I can't remember if these were Miguel's or Pro Street Hobbies. These might have, well, no, actually, these ones might have actually been Iceman Customs. I can't remember. I can't remember where I ordered them from, but they were, I've had them for a while. We got our frame done. Now we just got to peel off some of the spots where I got to glue stuff down. But we got it painted black, Buster's Custom Black. So we got that there. We got our Duramax and our transfer case painted. So I'm going to have to put them together once I get them done. But I got to detail it and stuff like that. But we got a 6.6 Duramax engine painted. Of course, our transfer case. Ooh, that's cool. Hell yeah. So this one was not a step side. If you see what kit I am using, which is the Big Game Country Kit, 78 GMC, this is getting some of the 73 Chevy 3D printed grill. We've got an aftermarket radiator in there, resin printed. I got to mock up some of that. And we got most of our box done. I still got to paint my fuel cell yet. That's at least primered. Paint it. And then I can detail it. And I got to foo-foo my tailgate a little bit. I might have to put some shims in there where it lines upright. Yo, Mr. Rillos, what is going on? How are you doing? As you can see, the big gap in the tailgate. Jason, what is going on? How we doing? That's right. Happy Monday. So also another announcement. And I do have most of the body work done. These are aftermarket universal fenders. So I had some imperfections and to kind of cheat a little bit. The reason why it is so shiny is I took some of this stuff. It is the gel, Maybelline gel base coat, clear coat, fast gel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay a little bit on this, or I'm just going to spray the paint right over the top because it's nice and smooth, or maybe I'll hit it with some 3000 grit, just enough to give it a little bit of texture, but it did fill in some of the lower spots, and especially some cracks. So hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Also, another thing too, tomorrow should be getting done work early enough. That Vietnam, the wall that heals is actually coming through, but it's actually going through to Penn Yan, which is down in Yates County. So I'll be escorting the wall and stuff like that to Penn Yan from Bass Pro and Auburn tomorrow. There's going to be probably over 300 bikes. So I got to fix this little panel here, and I might have to get some more diamond plate and actually raise it up a little bit. But we got a little access panel, which is how you're going to be able to get to the fuel cell when I get it painted. So it's going to kind of be mocked up. So it's going to be kind of mocked up as like a hatch. And when you pick up the hatch, it's going to, basically do that. Little Jimmy, what is going on? How are we doing? What? Hey, MJ, what is going on? How are we doing tonight? Welcome. Nice. Welcome. Anytime. Nope, no problem, Jimmy. Glad it showed up safe. Everyone should have gotten their package today. So, but yeah, I still got to do the body work a little bit on the cab, get some of that done. That was something that I decided to do, and like I said, I got a little bit done over the weekend. I did kind of pick it up so that I could have not a clean bench, but a semi-clean bench. So thank you. Thanks, MJ. Appreciate it. I can't complain. It's working, trying to support the millions on welfare and, just do that. Did get a little bit of work done this weekend on that. Spent a lot of time on the motorcycle, so I can't really complain. We did get some work done also on, let me not knock that over. Watch out, I get set right there. We did get a little bit of work done. I'm going to have to clean it up a little bit. We got some stuff at the top that I got to clean up. So, but it's going to be a black interior. This particular build is my Duffy Home Services build. We have an engine in there. We've got headers. The engine is wired. It is not perfect by no means, but the engine is wired. Oh, geez. So since I might go with like a tri-theme, we got headers, which that is actually aluminum pipe. I'm kind of going with like a black and red theme. This is only going to be just a tow truck. And we did decide we are going with a black interior, but the outside is going to be, I got to do some detail work yet. And before I start getting the dash together, but I did just literally spray. So I got to get some detail work done to the interior, but also at the same time. So we're going with a black, and we're going to go with a 3-color or like a tritone. So it's going to be red. Wow. Well, hopefully everything's all right there, Mark, with your mother and stuff like that. Hopefully she's doing well. So yeah, I'm excited. I had to make a small modification to the rear drive shaft. I could have probably done it a little better, but I had to heat it up with a little bit of a lighter and stretch it out to get it to fit. But this is also an MPC kit, so I'm not expecting a whole lot from it. But yeah, so thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thanks, MJ. Appreciate it. So, and I should have probably done something, but I know I got to sand this, and what I'll do is I'll probably sand it down, get rid of some of that rough stuff, and then I'll probably put my line, and then I'll probably do like a silver line down here, and it's going to be red, and it's just going to have like a single, well, it's going to do the aluminum foil all the way down along the bottom here, and then it's going to be red in the middle, so it's going to be like a black, red, and silver. Well, it sits up there a little bit in the air, so I kind of want the drive shaft in there. Plus the commission build, too. Oh, okay. All right. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that's all right. Try to say the ceiling is down, but Lionel Richie was dancing on the ceiling. So, yeah, like I said, we're going to black interior. We might put a little bit of silver accent and do something a little different with that. And we also, other than the snafu with Gunther destroying one of my rims. Oh, yeah, no, that's what I mean. I like it. And then just that little bit of silver streak because, and the reason why I decided to go that way is if you look at the decal sheet, the particular decal sheet is the GMC. It's got the red and the silver, so you know that's why I'm kind of going that way with it. So, so it's going to be like a tritone. Buds, what's up, buddy? Yeah, no. Yeah, I know, right? At least I got most of it, so I don't think he actually swallowed much of it. Oh, I better put that in the other box. So we've got everything mocked up at the moment. But this here is a Duffy. This here's a Duffy Home Services. Like I said, it's mocked up. We got an aluminum drive shaft. We got a narrowed rear end. We got our engine in there. I just got to figure out my exhaust, which I may just use solder, which I got to go buy some, which I may buy that from Harbor Freight. I got my wheels to they're standing on our heads. Yeah, that works too. Nice. Good deal. Oh, no, he destroyed one of my slotted mags I had done. He snagged it off my desk, and I got a bunch of the pieces sitting right there in my hand. So I got most of the pieces. I don't know if he did anything. So we got that. Now the next thing to do on this one is to try and get the hood to fit right, which I ended up actually putting some styrene strip in here to get it to kind of fit right. So this is just in mock-up mode. And all right, sounds good, Donnie. I don't know how late we'll be here, but we'll be here for a little while anyway. So I'm not 100% sure. I know it's one, and I had Frank print me out. I know that. So and I'm not sure what kit these wheels come out of. These are aftermarket ones because I needed some low profile. That little shit. He did. Some bitch punctured the tire. Little shit. Yeah, no shit. Well, he broke it up into pieces, so the shards and stuff like that. I could probably do that too. But yeah, he was, well, probably because it's like I was gone all day and mommy went to work and stuff like that. So yeah, you're definitely lucky on that one. But yeah, a little shit decided he was gonna fucking puncture a hole in the tire. Well, that's all right. I'll make sure. Yeah, they may be. I'm not sure. I know they were just in a tire box, so this little fucker. Oh well. Lucky he's cute and I love him. That's all I gotta say. Gunther is awesome, and it's just the fact that he is so cute. Now they're like a no name and stuff like that. So they may be. No, they're just no name tires. They're just, there ain't no name on them, no pad on them, no nothing. The reason why I like them is because they got that like kind of low pro look to them. So, but yeah, so that's kind of what we got going on, other than Gunther decided he was gonna chew up everything. Let's see. Talked about Gary Tannick. Talked about that. Bro, it's all good. I'm glad that you're here and stuff like that. Anytime, reach out to me and we'll talk. I understand it's been a rough week. Sis reached out to me, and T also kind of told me and stuff like that. So anytime you want to, I'm here. I could put you on our list, but, and I still probably will end up doing that just because, but I've been keeping you in thoughts and prayers, brother. So, I was actually online on the PS4 for a little while last night. So, and I thought about it, and I watched Mini Mike over at, hey, what's up, Gary? How we doing? So anyway, I watched Mini Mike over there on Lucas C's podcast, stuff like that. So, but I actually did start setting up a thing for I know they got that Saturday night special group build, which there'll probably be another one that I'm going to try and get in on just because it's cool. I've got a resin body back here that may be like a perfect candidate for it, that Jim over at Jim Folker sent me body for, so I've got to do that. Yeah, no, that it was. It was like good and stuff like that. So it was a really good podcast that they had. I know Brian's is dropping here sooner, and not unless it already dropped and stuff like that. Because I know Brian over at BG, he reached out to me or whatever, and my motorcycle group build popped up within that conversation and stuff like that. Yep, that's another one. Mike's under 1,000 group build. Get into that one. So, I mean, there's a shit ton. I mean, I got 3 semi truck group builds sitting right. Three semi truck. Whoop, that's a microphone. 3 semi truck group builds sitting right there. A helicopter that I started, I haven't even got done. Last year's motorcycle, last year's NASCAR Pro Street or NASCAR, then the birthday group build that was supposed to be done a while ago, a couple commission builds. Dylan's Pro Street is at S10 there, his Pro Street one. So I got plenty of stuff. I mean, even that Suburban that I'm doing for Jason over at Blue Ox and stuff like that, you know, that is true. You will experience all 4 seasons and stuff like that. And I do feel kind of a little bad too. I did I know I'm giving everybody sick here. I did actually drive through Spencer Van Eaton, and I was out in Manny's neighborhood. As a Manny Scale Models, I was out there in his area. Unfortunately, didn't stop. Manny Mike, what is going on? How we doing? Welcome to the party. Everybody's here having a good time. Well, you know what? A 65 or a 66? Which one are you looking for, Ryan? Because there may be one that I might just need to frame for. So, or I mean, I'm just going to use the frame out of it for something else. So I could probably, good deal. Remember, nightmares are dreams too. So anyway, you know what? Fuck it. I think I'm going to do a hangout. Not that I planned on it, but I'm going to try to shoot for about probably 9 o'clock. So, moist. All right. I guess I can do that. Well, didn't necessarily plan on that. I also had to do something different. They wanted to have me do like updated terms of service and shit like that on StreamYard. So I may be probably looking for a different platform, or I may go back to old school and find something else to find something else along the way to do this with. So everybody here should be all right. I did stop in on Brian's live for a little while on Saturday. No, I have not. He's still on the prayer list, and I don't know. Have you heard anything, Big C? Oh, now I gotta jump over here. Yeah, I might have to get back on that. I haven't downloaded it from my other phone, but my other phone was deep 6, so what the hell? Wait a minute. Did I even finish? I did call out Frizzo and family, right? Yes, I did. I did go down through the list. Okay, I already. All right, so I did drop the link. So anybody interested, model stuff, I got to figure out what the hell I'm gonna throw out here because I decided to pull out an old one. I said pull out. Maybe I will do some detail painting on this dash. Jody, if you want, you can jump in too. All you got to do is just click the link up there at the top. All right, Fafa, appreciate it. You have a good evening. And yeah, that Armada Mac is definitely a great kit, and I got to get going on there. Right? I enjoy going to the brush. He's had a long day and stuff like that, so he's probably gonna go take a naps and gets done with it. So okay, no problem. Like I said, right? Mine don't quite move that fast, but it moves all right there. So you're right. I did say pulling out. I didn't get around to getting the jokes done at the bottom like I want, so I don't give a shit. I mean, if you want to do it, hey, you do you. I have actually had full-on phone conversations from the shitter. Like, no kidding, especially when them telemarketers call and stuff like that. That's right. Because when you sit on the toilet, you are connected to a network of other assholes. Just saying. That B-Model Mac kit would be awesome. But yeah, if you're already, whatever, like I said, I might have to get some water in this because I left my water on the windowsill and it's empty. Oh, but you know what? I ain't even got to actually get up and leave. Ain't that awesome? I don't even have to get up and leave. I can just pour a little bit of water. I can pour beer too. That works too. Yeah, basically you're eating shit to make shit unless it's corn. Because that goes in, it comes out the same way it goes in, unless it's corn. So, hey, anytime, Rick, anytime. Take care, have a good evening, and glad it showed up in one piece. Glad it showed up in one piece. All right. So let me take my handy dandy growler. Pour some water. Make a mess. Now, what kind of sandpaper do I want to use on this? Use both names in one word. What two words are we talking about? Package of shit? Exactly. Corn goes in. Yep. That it does. Goes in the same way. It comes out the same way it goes in. Yep. That is true. Fires off like a Tommy gun. And it's sitting there and bouncing off the porcelain. Hey, what do you think's in a Snickers bar? That's why I never buy a Snickers bar from the guy who's attending the bathrooms at a public event. Just saying. Well, I don't remember corn being in a Snickers bar, but goddamn. All right. Now, what? Oh shit! What do I got for send this papereth? Oh, I know I got some high grade here. Should have some 3,000 somewhere. 3,000. 3,200. That ought to work. Get out some of them booms. That ought to work. 52's a dolphin catcher part. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, shit. Nice. True. You don't need it or the bidet. It's a bidet. A what? A bidet. A bidet. I don't know. That's one of them weird French words. You know, I had some. Oh, the fucking Olympics. There was something I was going to go with that. And I can't remember if I covered it last week. That's right. Bag 'em and tag 'em. Hell yeah. Valentine's Day Massacre. Or also known as Steak and a Blowjob Day. So we're going to hit this a little bit of 3,000 or 3,200. Nice. I like songs with a quick beat. Songs with a quick beat. Just like pounding your meat. Or especially if you're working out in the gym and stuff like that. Ah, there he is.
There.
What's going on, Jody? How we doing?
We're doing all right, man. What's up?
Oh, not a hell of a lot. Welcome to the show. What's going on, Jody? How you doing?
Good. All right, man. What's up?
Oh, not a hell of a lot. So that you don't get the weird back feedback.
Good. That better?
Yeah, that's a lot better.
Yeah, because I got you up on my TV streaming and phone.
The reason why is like if you don't use headphones, like I have headphones I could use, but I also, do that. So it's like I just mute YouTube in the background because when you're in here and you're live, you can keep track of the chat and stuff like that. So
Exactly. I got you.
Agreed.
Yeah. What the fuck?
All right, Chuck, have a good evening and stuff like that. So you have fun. I know you got to get up early, go work and stuff like that. So, all right, Big Charlie, you enjoy. Have a good evening and take care. Oh, excuse me.
You're in the show. Everyone can see and hear you. Well, thank God I got dressed.
That's all right. I mean, I didn't want to do that before. I took HVAC tape and made some pasties. And I put them on and like actually showed them, and I got a model kit from Marcy because they bet me that I wouldn't do it. And well, it's like when you bet against them.
Right.
One of them things, and I got a model kit out of deal because man of my word. That's what I do. However, I do Fafa one. I've got something in the works, and unfortunately, I didn't go to NNL, and stuff like that. So
Right.
One of the other model shows and stuff like that. But let's just say it involves some beanies and spinning propellers, and oh yeah, it's. But
I'll do Cousin Eddie. Shitter's full.
Yep. Actually, I think I might need something a little bit more aggressive to knock these numbers down.
Right.
Oh. Well, I got some shit in my paint, and I'm using an airbrush, and I'm using this paint, Buster's Customs, which I know where he lives. He's out there in Washington State, not far from where I was stationed out at Fort Lewis. So,
Right.
Yeah, John Wayne sandpaper or toilet paper.
Right. Yep. Gotcha.
Which is working on.
I'm working on a 65 Grand Prix.
Ooh, 65 Grand Prix.
Yep. I'm a kind of a Grand Prix fan. I kind of just, all freaking sanded down and shit. Front end on, rear end on.
Nice.
Yeah.
Show it.
That's all good. I mean, it's coming.
Rome
got her started, and I took a little bit of time off because work and everything and all that good happy horse crap.
Yep.
Yep. It's coming. It's coming. Hopefully it'll come out as nice as my truck did for the show. So we'll see.
Really nice. I like the way that Jimmy come out. So
yeah. It was fun. I mean, I can't complain, Well,
I mean, like I said, it's actually a really good time because I'm trying to remember. I don't know if it was Acme or one of the other shows was like one of my very first model car shows. And I'll tell you something, that was in Georgia. I got a personal invite down there from Mr. Fred Henry. I got a personal invite down there from him, and when my started and stuff like that, and I went down there, and I think it was like my first show that I threw some shit on the table, and I mean, it was just great to hang out. So,
right, I did get the motor done too. Yeah, that was like with Nationals with me. That was my first show, I built the Jimmy I specifically built for it, and the Mustang I just pulled off the shelf just to take that too, just so I had, more than one.
Right, exactly. And that's a nice thing about how Greg runs it. Is, it's $1 a kit, which ain't bad. So,
it's not at all.
We had quite a few models on the table, which was pretty.
Yeah, I think you had more than last year because I had pictures from last year, and I don't remember seeing that many.
Well, I'm trying to think how many there were actually on there last year. I want to say it was close to 200 last year, and this year it was just shy of that. Right.
Yeah, I was impressed. It was a good it was a good time.
Yes, I do, Kevin. I know that one. That's older than dirt.
Yeah, Nimrod thinks it's a Cadillac.
Yeah,
that's not the way my grandfather said it.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll go with that
one. Exactly. I've got the pass, so I got that First Amendment right. So I'll say whatever I want.
Yep, I think we all do at this point. Well, most of us, anyways. Not everybody likes to play that way.
Yeah, I was gonna say that PO box truck or that postal truck you built. That was pretty cool there.
Yeah,
Ryan built this PO box, which is basically like based off a show rod.
Mm-hmm.
It's are you familiar with it? Or he did a lot of scratch building and stuff like that. That's Ryan's specialty, is more show tune. So, all right, not a problem, MJ. Appreciate it. Hey, you do the same. We'll definitely be in touch. I gotta eventually reach out to you more on Instagram because me and Hank go back quite a bit with a lot of the memes, and I gotta start sending out more memes. But I also gotta watch what kind of memes I send out, because my shit is like dark. And when I mean like dark, I'm like talking about like, putting babies in like microwave dark, which ain't quite that dark. But if you read Dirtiest Jokes volume whatever from like the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Gotcha. Sweet.
But right now, I am just working on trying to clean up a little bit of boogers that are in here in my paints.
Right. I'm just test fitting stuff and in the interior, seeing if I like it or not.
True story, Ryan. Dark humor is the best, and that's why I pretty much live in it every day. Well, then that means they didn't have a sense of humor, Kevin. Shit. Exactly. The thin is concrete thick.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope.
That was weird.
I'm gonna have to take that down. That doesn't look like that even touched it. I'm gonna have to go under 1,000 to get that down. What the hell? All right. I guess we're gonna hit her with some 800, I guess. Oh, you ain't worried, big bad Leroy Brown, baddest motherfucker in town. Yeah, no, I definitely hear you there, Ryan. Like I said on a stream, I just part of that, but I would definitely text it all day. Oh, that almost looks like I might be removing what I need it to, but
That might work.
holy shit. Man, damn. I don't know. I got a couple spots I still gotta.
It's weird seeing myself on the screen.
Yeah, but you know what? It's all good because now you go to the next show or whatever, there's a couple of them and stuff like that. So
Right.
true. Exactly right. That's why you do the talk to text. Well, at least I'm down. At least I got, well, at least in that part anyway. Now I just got to figure out where there's some other boogers at. I had to go all the way down to 800 to get the boogers out.
Ooh.
Yeah, they were big. I mean, they looked like craters going through there. But this is also something new for me too. Trying to actually like wet sand and polish some of my shit to get my coats to go on better and not have as many flaws per se.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm going to try it on the Grand Prix. I haven't decided yet. But I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like I said, when you'll get rid. Donnie, welcome back. Now, how you're supposed to do that, Kevin, you're supposed to run around with a copper rod. That's how you're supposed to do it, standing next to the tree. What's up, Ryan?
Oh, hey, how's it going?
Moist.
Moist.
Moist. That's what Kevin said. Kevin said
Sounds like I came in at the right time. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Wiggle, wiggle.
Oh. You did get your package, right, Ryan?
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. All right.
And I could not bring myself to open the Johnny Lightning with the float on the back.
It's a nice one, ain't it?
Well, I got a bunch of cars that are all still in packages and stuff, and I haven't had any of them on display or done anything with Hot Rod stuff.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, why open it now? Why not save it for someday when I do open stuff? Then it'll be blister fresh, you know?
True. That is true. Then you ain't got to dust it or do anything else. So
I did almost open the yellow Charger though, because I kind of wanted to do some Dukes of Hazzard fun on my desk.
You could have done that. That's.
I didn't need to though. I got 4,000 of them already.
Well, true. Okay, so yeah.
Besides, it was signed by the Sarge, so it could stay in the package. It ain't hurting nothing.
All right. Well, yeah, that's what I did. I ended up like signing a bunch of them like that. Everybody's shit got signed to Sarge regardless. So
Right.
Chuck, what's going on? How we doing?
Chucky.
Yes. We got the link. I'm gonna hang out till about 9 o'clock and then I'm gonna get off. But as far as tomorrow and stuff like that, it should be done early enough. And I know they got the wall that heals. It's basically quarter scale of the Vietnam veteran wall, traveling wall there that goes through. I'll be escorting that tomorrow to Penyan.
Nice.
So we're linking up at Bass Pro and rolling out from there. So
if you don't mind, seems Kevin had asked about the mail truck.
yeah, pull it up.
Just gonna kind of show that to him in case he hadn't seen it yet.
There we go. I'll even put you on the big screens.
She's been sitting around a while already. She's got a little dust on her finally. And
well, that's good. That adds to the weathering. Weathering. That's why I don't brush my models off. I just throw them on the table as is. It's weathering.
Yeah, it's a mail truck. It was definitely meant to be driven, not parked in some freaking car show or something, you know. But
true.
Yeah, she's got the quick changer in, little gas tank under there, brake booster, deep oil pan, all kinds of good fun stuff. 100% scratch built.
I cannot believe I forgot to do that. Son of a bitch.
She's even got the mailbox flag that comes up for the air cleaner. It's got sliding doors that don't work all that great, but they need some kind of a handle on them to get them to slide, but they do slide back and forth. The only thing I wish is that the freaking exhausts were thicker. These were the only ones I found that worked, and they're like super thin, dainty little things, but she turned out pretty cool. Not bad for a 100% scratch built little hot rod. That there is the pissed off box. Thanks for letting me share that there.
Yeah, no problem. Like I said, anytime and stuff.
Speaking of, seems I'm on here. This is the one I have literally dug out this morning. I was looking at that. I was telling you I was going to build a possible step side.
Yes, I've got that kit. I got the same exact one. I got it from Big Charlie.
Nice. Yeah, I've built plenty like this, you know, the old simple freaking Chevy Hot Rod 350. You know, there was numerous versions of this. And I got to looking inside, and I'm like, wait a minute. Where the fuck are the rear fenders? I was like, of all fucking things to be missing, where the fuck are the rear fenders? So I dug some out, and I have a set, so... Otherwise, I was going to put it back on the fucking shelf and try and find another box. It seems I got fenders. Now I can figure out which way I want to go with it. I'd like to lift it a little because it's just got a solid axle in front, not an actual four-wheel drive. So I'm thinking I'm going to swap both axles out for four-wheel drive put probably like a 2-inch raising blocks between the leaf springs and the axles.
Yep.
And then maybe I don't really want to go as big as the big desert dogs from like the Deserter.
Yes. You want like the
I want 30s, 28 to 32 inch tire. I don't want a 42-inch freaking monster truck,
What about some low profiles like fancy chrome blingies?
That is 100%. Fuck no.
All right. Hey, I've got a set sitting there, them fancy wheels out of that 65 Chevy stepside, the 2-in-1 kit.
Right.
I've got it sitting there. I don't plan on using them wheels because I got
no. My thing is when it's a 4-wheel drive,
I know
you need at least a hand's width of sidewall for suspension and rock crawling. Because otherwise, what the fuck's the point of 4-wheel drive?
That is true.
Yep.
I mean, if you're gonna slam it down on 2-wheel drive with leaf spring front or freaking A-arm front suspension, then yeah, go ahead with your low pro wannabe corner huggers or whatever. But they don't work off road. They just don't.
I know they don't work. I know they don't. Well, just offering them. That's all. Not a big deal.
Well, I do appreciate it.
Anytime.
Now, I'm not sure if the 65 and whatever other Chevy truck is the same cab as the 60.
No, I don't.
Because you got the green one and you got the blue one, right? One of them actually has side trim on it. I want to say the blue one has side trim.
65 and a 66.
Right. I have the 60 with the go-kart, but I chopped the top off of it because I was going to do a Batmobile truck for a buddy. But
hell yeah.
Seems that kind of fell through.
Think worse shit, they destroy rims. So
now that the cab is kind of fucked, I don't know if I want to just make it like a roadster type of deal with no top. Yeah, because that's kind of where it's at the moment.
No, whatever you decide to come up with, it's going to be fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's just that, I'd almost rather have a regular cab back on it because I love the 60 Chevy trucks. 60 to 67, that's my kind of style. It's like this old rusted out one right here. This thing's pretty badass. I like the white bumpers, white rims, white top, gives it that work truck look.
Yeah, the work truck. Because there's a light blue one running around my neighborhood and stuff like that. It's awesome. It is light blue, and it's got all white grill rims. It's all white.
Yeah, when you see it in white without chrome, it's a work truck.
Yep, exactly.
That was the option. Yep. Don't need that chrome on the farm, man.
That's right. Chrome don't get you home, but yeah, it's a beautiful truck. I mean, it's like it is a work truck, but I mean, it's just beautiful because it's like straight up white.
I've always loved that chrome triangle strip right behind the window on the 65s. Whereas the 60, 63, I don't think they had it, but in 64, 5, they had that. It's just a little chrome thin triangle piece right behind the door. It just added that little extra, chef's kiss to it.
Yep.
Plus, the grill and hood looked a little better, too. The 60 is a little funky. You seen the finished product of my yellow 4x4 Chevy that I built? Right?
Yes, I did. That looked pretty good. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I don't think people understand that the tire sidewall is half of your fucking suspension. It just is, man. Because if your tires are jolting the shit out of your shocks, you're gonna feel it.
Yep.
They're there to dampen it, not to take every bit of the brunt because your tires can. I mean, granted, a 75 is a little tall. I'm good with the 50, 55, maybe a 60 is not bad. 75 is a little much. Even a 40 is a little bit on the too thin. And that's like your Corvettes and your Pontiac Grand Ams.
Yeah.
They're all right, but they definitely lost some of their softness. So you happen to be in on the under 1,000 group build at all?
No, I'm not on it.
It's open to anyone under 1,000 subscribers. Even $9.99 counts.
Nice.
There's no limitations, nothing. Just, you don't even have to start with a brand new kit. The only rule is to tag the under 1,000 group builds and hope your channel grows.
Nice. Have to try that out.
Yeah, if you look up hashtag under 1,000 GB24, it should show you Mike's playlist of all the freaking builds so far that are entered. Not a competition or anything. It's just somebody who's over 1,000 subs trying to help those who ain't.
All right. Hey, what's going on, Mike? How we doing? As in Mike's Mods. Welcome. Sorry I was on the phone, so not like that big of a deal and stuff like that. Sometimes my job, I didn't like if it's random people or whatever, but if it's like other guys that I deal with kind of with my job of transporting vets and stuff like that, I thought about it. I'm like, I probably shouldn't. Not saying that there's like really any HIPAA thing, but
yeah.
I don't want to get my pee slapped. So,
are you sure about that?
Well, I mean, unless I do it or the old lady does it. I mean, that's about the only time I enjoy getting slapped. But
All right, so then you aren't certain about that.
All right, I just don't want the boss to do it.
You just got to have a little more definition in the answer.
Right, that's what I said.
Can you ask a little more specific?
Yeah, I can be more specific.
Give me none of your fucking Kamala Harris runaround answers. Damn it, I want clear answers.
Yes.
Fucking word salad this.
Well, glad you had a good vacation. I had a decent vacation. I was, like I said, went out road, did a ride out Rochester, supported them. And then the 19.7 did their ride, and then ran down to Waverly, supported the 1910. So I was on the bike this weekend. I put some miles on the bike. So
nice. How many miles do you usually get per year?
It depends. Like this year, I'm already at probably like 7.
Nice.
So,
you got more miles on your bike this year than cars from 2010.
But it doesn't take much. Like shit, just the one day. Circle jerk Saki. Yeah, no shit, buds. Oh shit.
Yeah, you could easily get 200 miles a day, no problem, around your area.
Oh yeah, no, I mean shit. All I gotta do is just go around the lake. That's 100 miles.
Right.
And like I said, that one night I cut the live early. I put like 230 something miles on the bike after that live. I didn't get home until like fucking after midnight. Gunther was a little pissed, but but I did take him out before I left. It was just the fact that it was just one of them things. The only reason why I stopped is because my little fuel light came on and said, "Hey, look for." I'm like, "Oh, shit! Have I been riding that long?" I just got in the zone, and apparently I needed
Petrol.
I needed to do that. So, and I didn't feel like pushing that big bitch either. Fucking 900-pound fucking
Right.
street glide. I don't feel like pushing it. Not saying I can't push it. It's just a fact I don't feel like pushing it.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, pushing's for idiots who forgot to fill up.
Exactly.
So that's the nice part about driving a car with a V8. You rarely pass by gas stations.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. Exactly. But it's always gallons per smile.
Right.
Or smiles per gallon. That's what it is. Miles per gallon.
Either way, man.
It's
You take Jody's Pontiac that he's building right there, right?
uh-huh.
If you were to go to a cruise night or out to dinner or bingo or anything in that car, just sitting in that atmosphere of that dashboard on those seats with door panels, looking over
Yeah.
that 6.5-foot long hood, you don't really care about the surroundings because the car itself is like the jewel, right?
Exactly, Mike.
Whereas if you hop in some Geo Prism or some fucking thing, you don't want to even be in the fucking thing.
No, it's like
You know?
get me out, get me out, get me out.
Fuck, when I was with my ex and she had one of them Pontiac Grand Ams, the little tiny cars, I'm only 160 pounds, right? I'm not even 2 foot wide, and I could not fit comfortably in that car. My knees were in my jaw, my fucking ankles were in a glove box, my fucking shoulders were squished together. I mean, fuck that. Give me that 4
Right.
foot wide bench seat where I can stretch out both of my arms and still not high five you from the other side. You know?
That's where you want to be.
It's got a point.
Mm-hmm.
And when you got 20 kids in the back seat and you're still got enough room to have sex and you ain't at the drive-in,
Yeah, that's why I
You
think
get kid 21.
I mean, granted, that might have been a station wagon, but who cares?
either way.
It's all the same at that point.
Right? When the back dash is fucking bigger than my fucking twin-sized bed.
Yep.
Roll around up there in that back hat, just like, oh,
And
okay.
it's got built-in 6x9s.
Yep, sir.
Until they shrunk it and went to 4x10s, which were pathetic.
That they were. Damn, we're getting a freaking storm.
What's up, Leadhead?
I'm surprised that Mr. Jimmy Leadhead, what is going on? How are we doing tonight? But yeah, you'll get to know quite a few people, Jody, and shit like that. That's a couple of us because you got.
I appreciate that.
He was in the show. You got Mike's Mods and Customs. He's out toward Clinton, New York. He runs the Hobby Town out there in Clinton.
All right.
Cap was in here. He was at the Nationals. You get Dylan at NYS Modeling. I know him. Good shit. He occasionally pops in, very rarely, but there's quite a few guys that follow me and stuff like that are, so.
Yeah.
You know it, Jimmy. You know it, man.
Nice. That's awesome, Mike. Yeah, I got to get some more of them senior tribute decals. So.
I've seen Jess finished her Seniors Angels van. That's cool.
Yes, and she took hardware on that, which was awesome.
Nice. I think the decal was a little small. My personal feeling was the decal was a little small, but it's still cool.
No, it's still definitely cool because it definitely focuses on more of the paintwork and but yeah, that van come out.
The purple and fade turned out really nice.
Yes, that was. So I guess maybe next time I'll run a tape line now that I've got this somewhat.
So which brand is that kit, Jody?
It's AMT Ertl.
Is
I
that
got
the
it up
six-
at the show.
One.
Is that the 65?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it up at the show as an open kit.
Yep, exactly, Mike. Shit, that was well deserved. She worked her ass off on that, and it come out awesome.
You know, it would be neat for that Pontiac.
Yeah, I was gonna say, did you get fucked up by that tornado there, Mike, that went through a couple weeks ago? Did you get any of the fallout damage from that tornado? A couple of them that touched down there in like Rome, Utica, or in Rome. I'm surprised we ain't got shit here yet.
Be glad. Shut up. It might happen.
Yeah.
Careful what you wish for.
Right? Democrats are listening. They might just provide.
That is true. Yeah, I gotta say, it hit Rome hard. I was out there a couple weeks ago, I was out there, and I got some relatives who live out that way in Rome and stuff like that, and they missed it, but a couple blocks over got hit hard. It was fucking rough out there, so
It looked it.
I don't know what color you're going there, Jody, but check it out. This was my 65 from last year's Street Machine Group build.
Nice. Yeah.
actually Teresa told me that earlier. Sure did a funnel hit Buffalo earlier today, so
Bonneville?
This is the exact same 65 AMT Bonneville.
Yep.
I did a couple of custom touches. I cut the bottom of the grill bumper off of there.
Yep.
And then I used the custom bottom.
Right.
Made
cool.
This body color rather than chrome. So this was a custom option that I did. I cut the whole suspension out from underneath it. Made the whole rear axle set up under it. Put a 57 Chevy front cross member under there.
Cool.
Filled in the distance where my exhaust was at. Put some little chrome tips in there, notched into the rear bumper.
That's cool.
Put the dual carb 427 up under the hood.
Right.
This one's even got functional linkage on it.
yeah, would.
Oh, that's cool.
Fully wired. It's got the spark plug, radiator, battery, alternator.
Awesome.
It's got the overflow line on it.
Sweet.
I have it drilled out for the brake lines, but I've never put them in there.
Right.
And then on the inside, I made my own window cranks.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can look at it, they're there, but you can't see them.
Correct.
I even made floor mats in there.
Yeah.
Really hard to see them, but I got the floor mats in there. I found a crystal clear steering wheel that I painted blue for the lucite because that's what should be in there.
That's sweet.
Just a normal box stock build. Kind of.
Right.
Kind of, yeah. It's more like a day 2 build because it's got the big 427 in there instead of a 421, but or a 385, I think it would have been 385 maybe.
Okay. Oh shit! Then I'll show you.
Yeah,
my Bonneville. This is my Bonneville that I did 65.
Wait for Cliff to switch screens here.
Yep, we're switched.
There we go. There we go.
So
this is my 65 I did.
Oh, nice. You went with the full custom grill.
Yeah, I went with the full custom grill. The hood, the stacked motor and stuff. I didn't wire it. I wasn't starting to do the wiring yet.
Right.
But
I kind of messed up. You did body color on the bottom?
Yep.
Nice.
Yep. I kind of blended. I did kind of like a khaki and like a flat brown interior. I just left it
Nice.
to 2 seat. I went with the 2-seater option.
Yep, with the
I
big back
lowered it.
dash piece.
Yep, the one that comes all the way up to like halfway in the door to the back door.
Yep.
Yeah, I did that. It was pretty cool. I shot it in silver. Then I shot the stoplight tail light red over the top of that, and it gave it kind of a cool
Nice.
look to it. Yeah, it came out okay. I think it was my second build I did again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the back dash in that one would be about the size of a queen size bed.
Yep. 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 But I lowered the stance a little bit, dropped her a little bit.
Yeah, if you look at the rear suspension on that, you see how it's all one piece underneath there?
Yep.
That's what I cut out. I cut out
Yep.
the whole axle, the trailing arms, the whole bit, and rebuilt that whole section underneath there.
Yep. Well, it's the same thing on. I think this is the same body, bottom, pretty close. Little subtle differences, not much, but actually no, it's pretty close to about the same.
Yeah, pretty close.
I might try that. I might try cutting it out and doing that.
It's actually not super hard. I don't know if you got for sale signs or garage sale signs or extra sheet. I mean, hell, you can even use like a cardstock to fill in up underneath, because once you cut the axle out, there's a big hole there.
Yep. I got styrene and crap. So.
Oh yeah. Honestly, Kevin, I have probably about, I'm gonna say over 600 built models right now, and I know I've built probably 2,000 because I've sold a couple of collections over the years.
God bless you.
Been building since I was 4.
I used to build when I was a kid, but life happens and shit. So.
I spent 1 year with my dad where I never bought, owned, or got a Model 2 build at all, and that was the only year of my life I've never built.
Wow.
49 years old now, so 45 years of building.
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Other than the 49 years part. Can I go back to being 50. Can I go back
I'm
to
pushing
being 19?
52, so. Oh, I'd love to. I'm 52, so I hear you. I feel you. Well, I will be 52 this year.
Well, don't feel me too hard. It feels like sandpaper, and it hurts when I get touched. So.
It hurts when I get out of bed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, same here, man. I hurt bad enough when I go to bed, but I hurt way worse when I wake up. And that's the worst part of the day is putting my feet on the floor.
Yeah, exactly.
Cup and a half of coffee and a few cigarettes, and it starts to mellow out a bit. But man,
yep, I hear you.
You know what would be cool for that Pontiac kit though is if they had the scripts to turn it into a Catalina.
Right. Yep.
Because it's the exact same model. It's just the lower trim package is all.
Yep.
And it wouldn't take that much to scrape the Bonneville off the rear quarters and put Catalina right there.
No, it wouldn't. Not at all.
Other than that, I don't think there was any other differences besides like the patterns on the seat, maybe on the door panels, and engine options, which you can still get the same big freaking engines in them.
Yep. Yep. That's for sure.
Yeah, I love that big, long, freaking land yacht car type thing like that. Like 67 Impalas, all that 66 Oldsmobiles. The Buick Wildcats, all that big land yacht cars. They're just freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, that they are. I won't deny that.
Like I said, when you're sitting in the seat and you got about 7-8 feet to the nose of the car, it's just a beautiful sight, man.
Yes, it is. Well, I had a 77 Grand Prix, and that's how that was. That had a long front nose on her.
Yeah.
And my 86 did too, now that I think about it. You know, I got a Jeep now. That's not very long in the front.
No,
No,
I wouldn't mind getting an FJ.
Mm-hmm.
right?
To me, they just look like a badass little bulldog.
Yeah,
yeah.
yep.
65 and out there, Donnie. They go to the 60.
Now you got to have a JKU.
What's the KU?
The JKU, it's the 4-door Jeep Wrangler.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. The one that, yeah, okay. I've been seeing a bunch of them. It's like, oh, how can we make Jeep scared? Just add 4 doors to them.
Hey, easy now.
Well, that's all right. I've been seeing them all the ones, and the reason why they got them why the Jeepers look so angry, they got to spend all that money on parts they don't ever take off road. The headlight covers.
I do laugh at people like that, and because I take mine off road as much as fucking possible. I go up to Adirondacks all the time.
Nice.
See, you'd actually get along with Mini Mike pretty good because he used to have a Jeep shop. He was down there in Florida.
Yeah, he's definitely a Jeeper.
Yep, the Jeepers.
Yeah, and I have fun with it.
When you see the letters PEEJ, you know it's a Jeep thing.
Yep. Yep. Of course, I don't like it when I get, I got the top of the doors off and I get caught in a fucking downpour, but it's all good.
Yeah, it's waterproof inside. It's made to be
washed
I
tore all they fucking had carpet and shit, and I tore all that crap out. I said, no, we ain't running the carpet.
Nope, that's old mildew waiting to happen.
Rubber mats at best.
Yep. Yepper.
Bodyguard actually used to make some seat covers and shit like that. Oh, welcome back, Jimmy. What's going on? Or little Jimmy?
Yeah, I do that. Yeah, I got some seat covers for it. Water resistant. Anyways.
Yeah, speaking of big, long land yachts, this is the one that I used to drive for about 9.5 years.
Ah, yes.
The fucking side pipes from here to here, I had bought a 10-foot tube for both sides and made side pipes on it.
That's cool.
It was a 6-door Armbruster Stageway, and I drove that thing for about 9 years. I did car shows and designated driver service and shit. And
that's cool, man.
This one is 100% detailed under the hood.
Right. Well, that's cool.
I took a shit ton of thread.
Hey, Mr.
And I cut like 4 strips of red, 5 strips of black, and then one of every fucking color. So we got a whole fuse box that runs over to the heater cores. We got down to the headlights, the batteries. I mean, every freaking wire in there is plumbed.
Nice. What'd you use? Thread?
Yep. She's got freaking both brake lines. She's got the dipstick tubes for oil and transmission. She's got the AC unit in there, the whole bit, man.
Wow.
But this was two Cadillacs that I had to cut and put together to make that.
I bet.
I cut my headlights so I could have 4 headlights with the blinker instead of the one big solid one.
Right.
This whole headlight assembly is all custom made.
Yeah, that's cool.
She's pretty much identical to the real car I had.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that.
Look, yeah, I used to love this car, man. Everybody knew it. It's world famous now, the real one, because my artist buddy from Berlin, he's got it in some of his high dollar expensive artworks. So
nice.
It's been around the world as far as in photography.
Right. Right.
She's been in a couple of videos, Pretty badass car.
It looks it. I imagine what the real one looks like. That's freaking awesome.
Right now, I wish I could see it. The frame was starting to get weak, and the middle doors didn't want to open anymore. So I know she was starting to sag.
Right.
But we pulled the motor out, put it in a 2-door. I built a model of that as well. That one was a lot of fun, but not as much fun
Right.
as the limo though, because up here in Wisconsin, when you're in the wintertime, that 20-some foot long wheelbase, so
Oh, yeah.
so controllable around corners to do drifts and shit.
Oh, I bet.
Hop in my mom's minivan with front wheel drive, and you do a donut whether you want to or not. My car,
Right.
you control it with the throttle. You know, it's like, oh, a little more drift, a little more speed, a little less drift, a little less speed. You know, it's fucking
Yeah. Yep.
super smooth to drive.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Hell yeah, I miss it, man. I would love to buy another one. Probably find them for $3-4 grand any given day of the week, as long as they're solid.
Right.
It's still a full frame car. So
Yeah,
you
power's back on, huh? No shit.
box them in and whatnot. But
True.
welcome back, Chuck. And Teddy, Mr. Mayo jumped in.
Mr. J.
Power's back on.
Yeah, people might give me shit for using string for wiring, but it's the only thing that freaking tiny.
Well, back in the day, that was something that I tried and stuff like that, was using that like friendship fucking thread
Right.
that you make friendship bracelets out of, and it worked.
Well, this is just one of them dollar store thread bundles that you can get for like $1 at the Dollar Tree.
Right, exactly.
Right.
As a matter of fact, it's right here.
Probably easier to do that with a string, yeah.
Right here.
Yeah.
It's just a big pile of fucking every different color of string. So like I say, you just take a few strands of red and a few strands of black.
Mysterize them.
And then you take one of every fucking color, melt it into a little block, because when you look at the fuse block on the firewall, it's got that black duck shit on there, that fucking waterproofer. So who cares if you melt the end of this and put a black blob in there to hold it all together? And then you just start stringing them out over the fender well, saying, okay, we need a green, blue, and purple to go to the heater. We need a red one to the alternator. We need these colors to the headlights and turn signals. And next thing you know, once you start building it, you just fucking drop them in their spot, and it looks fully wired. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, granted, it's not wired, but it's as close as you're going to get on that fucking small scale.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how many cars I've bought over the years from junk piles that were spark plug wires were the same thread, you know, and they had battery wires in it and fuel line. Everything was just thread, you know. It's what you did back in the day.
Hey, if it works,
it gives the look. That's all you want.
Yep. Exactly.
That's all you need.
That'd be true.
I mean, you can get some of that.
That might make it more to scale and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I mean, if you took certain wires with super fine strand in it, like it said, had 20 wires inside of a little thin one, like from headsets, you know, like an earbud or something like that.
Yeah.
If it's multi-thin wire, you can actually spray that out and bend it, and it'll hold its shape to a degree.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know. You see people with spark plug wires that look like water fountains, you know.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to lay down, but they're so springy that there's no fucking flex in it. It's like, that doesn't quite
going on there.
Yeah.
That's
I've done it a few times myself, man. I've had way out of scale wiring.
Oh, that's right. The other thing I did, I was going through my air cleaners, and since I decided to take that off and put a resin carburetor on it, I gotta paint it. But we got a little brass ring and one of them wind.
Doesn't that suck when you got such a gorgeous looking carburetor and then you put an air filter over it and it hides?
But the thing is, it just sits there.
Oh yeah.
And it just sits on top. And it can come off.
Yeah.
And it goes on. And then we take it off. You know, it is just a piece all it is just a piece of brass glued into the bottom of it to give it just enough of a spacer.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
That's the carburetor. And then you just orientate it. I got to paint my filter part yet, but and then you can either show it with or show it without.
Right.
They're kind of like how I had that 32 I had built displayed there at the Nationals.
Yeah.
Well,
If
you're gonna have it displayed with it taken off of the carburetor, put a flat-headed screwdriver next to it. Like you're changing the idle or the
Yeah, actually, I gotta, but that's probably really small shit to try and like 3D print. So
No, there's like the 49 Mercury AMT kit comes with a bunch of like little tools, like the little hammer and the pliers and the screwdriver.
I'll have to look for that stuff then, because that would actually be really cool to have like because I do want to eventually because it was something I tried when I did my senior build. It's like I just put a hole, put a piece of pin in there where the carburetor pin's on there, and that's a nice thing about them resin carburetors is the amount of detail that's in there. Oh, they're tool sets? Okay.
Here, let me just show you this from. I'm pretty sure you've seen my tool truck before.
Yes, I think so.
See, these ones are larger scale because the pipe wrenches actually came out of the game Clue. That's big.
Yeah.
But as you can see, I got a wrench, hammer, drywall saw, screwdriver, torque wrench, a bunch of other shit, right?
Right.
But in the actual toolbox, where's the good picture here? Here you can see the little files, the crescent wrench, ball peen hammer, vice grips. There's actually files that are holding on the mirrors, all kinds of little fun.
All right, Ted, you have a good evening. Your box will be out to you sometime this week.
But these actually came from AMT kits, and then they also got those little garage scene ones with like a Corvette. They had a bunch of these little tools in it as well.
Oh yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to look for more of that. I guess because
so you got little pliers.
Yep.
I like that because I would have actually displayed it like that with a tool there, but I didn't have any tools to throw on there, so I was like, okay.
So I got the claw hammer for the stick shift. I got the big screwdriver for the steering column, and I got the torque wrench for my left and right turn signal, and a 12-pack for the gauges.
Nice.
This is my tool truck, man. Everything on this truck is what you would find in a garage. The air cleaner is the toolbox. It's got the drywall saw for the throttle linkage. It's got flashlights for head and tail lights. Where's my rear? It's got rubber mallets for the rear bumpers. The bed is actually creepers.
That's freaking wild.
And
that's cool.
The reason the seats are blue is because that's the color of the shop towels.
Yeah, I got you.
And then I got my monkey wrench pipe wrenches down here for my front suspension. They actually swivel.
Cool.
Yeah, this was 100% scratch built. Yeah, there's the crescent or the pipe wrenches. They got ends that go through there that actually swivel.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah, everything was 100% custom made. Every bit of it. Other than obviously like the engine, the seats, the rims, whatever,
Right.
You know what I mean when it comes to a full-on 100% custom made roof, the body, everything.
Right. Frame and all that. And
literally, this is what I started with September 21st and I was done October 4th. So
Nice.
it's not even 2 weeks start to finish.
That's cool. That's cool.
That's just what I do, man. I love scratch building custom shit.
Hey, nothing wrong with that.
Had it.
Nothing wrong with it.
Well, if there is, then I'm a sick motherfucker because I done a lot of it.
Nah.
As a matter of fact, the mail truck, I was actually working on the Gruber wagon, and Mini Mike, he had saw it, and it was sitting right here on my desk, and I had a couple of strips on there with some Bondo in it to kind of smooth it around. And he thought it was a mail truck. And I was like, dude, that's badass, you know? And then he goes, well, how do you know it's not a female truck? And that's what inspired the idea to build the mail truck.
There you go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool, though.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, here's the Gruber wagon. This one is 100% built from scratch. The entire body, fenders, hood, every bit of it. All built from scratch.
Yeah, snap-on tools for Lorena Bobbitt. All right.
It's got the big old single headlight under it.
That's just wrong.
Yeah, all
Funny,
this white trim, all this white trim is actually plastic that I glued on and then painted afterwards. But yeah, that's my badass little freaking Gruber wagon. That didn't work out too well, did it?
Oh, not at all.
Had some kind of a replay going on there.
No, that's all right. I don't know. You're back up, Jody. So, Animal Mondo or Mondo.
Peterbilt radiator? No,
Actually,
ain't no radiator in that one. Yeah, no shit.
You know, that's the thing. And I know Austin and stuff like that. Damn it. I totally forgot to. So, email Big Charlie. So, Big Charlie's neighbor is actually a vet and stuff like that. He suffers from PTSD after 25 years in the military. Anyway, and I forgot to bring it up. I got it on my they shot me a text message, but he does like the PLA printing, and he makes like different things. Where the hell is it? There it is. But they're like cell phone holders, could be shop card holders. Hold on, let me. There we go. But those are some of the files where he prints. He can also do other stuff. Just email Big Charlie at Green Hornet. Hold on.
That's actually pretty cool looking.
Yeah, so he does that. No, you're good. You're good. And I forgot to do it, but yeah, his name's Jeff. He's got them. That's $30 shipped, which ain't bad shipped because probably they're about 7 inches tall and
that's pretty good size.
Yeah, they're like 7 inches tall, and hold on, where the hell did my little ruler go? We can measure it out. Oh, it's hanging up. Holy shit, I actually put it back, and so let's see, it's like 7 inches tall and probably like 4 inches wide. So
yeah, that's pretty damn good size.
that's a good size, but yeah, it's But he's got them. Email Big Charlie and let him know about it. And yeah, but it's $30 shipped for those. So I can't believe I forgot to show him. We literally just talked about it before I came on live. So but yeah, I guess he's been doing it for a little while. He helped Big Charlie out and made some fenders for a 16th scale Peterbilt. Remember that 16th scale.
How you doing, Josh?
So
Nice.
that's what she said. Gunther, you better get your ass. Don't. We're
Big
not.
old fenders.
Try to sneak behind me and get over here on where I got all my paints and shit like that. Anyway, sorry about that. Where's your toy? Get your toy.
I agree. They could definitely put more Cadillac models out, even though there's actually quite a
Hey,
few.
what's going on, Ed? Right?
Nope.
But no, so that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna put Big Charlie's email in there. That's what I was gonna do. All right, so if you're interested in that, like Punisher, the cell phone shop card holder things, email Big Charlie. If I could fucking spell.
Good luck with that.
Exactly. That's all right. So I'm gonna probably close her down at about 9 o'clock. So let me see. What time is it? Oh, that's right. I was in. Man, I'm sore. My arthritis is starting to kick my fucking ass right now. So that means that storm is getting close.
Well, stay safe, man.
Oh, definitely try to. Oh, never mind. Build another flying aircraft. Hell yeah. What are you doing, Gunther? You better not have anything. I know you're trying to get Daddy's attention, so I know what you're doing. I could probably build one of them too. No, you stay on this side of the chair. Don't get going over there. 76 Johan Caddy doing Superfly. I could see you doing that. It'd be pretty awesome, Jimmy.
I wouldn't mind one of the Superfly caddies just because of the sweat hogs. You know, welcome back, Carter.
Oh yeah, yep. That's when you said sweat hog, I knew exactly what you were talking about. So
Yeah, that's what's on the boxes, the sweat hogs.
right.
There's a couple of them, but the sweat hog ones is the one I'd prefer. I think they also called it the Dream Ride and had Fonzie, but he never drove that fucking thing.
Right. He always had
Yeah, the motorbike.
He was a motorcycle guy.
Yep. Hey!
Fonzie.
Smack the jukebox. Let's get rocking.
All right. So Big Charlie's email is in there if you want to hit him up over one of them things.
Actually, there's quite a few Lincoln kits there, Kevin. There's quite a few older ones, and then there's the 40s, and then there's the modern Pro Street one from like mid 90s.
Ooh, hell yeah. I hear you there.
And there's the 4-door suicide door thing.
Where they open
Trinity was shot in.
door. Hell yeah.
They had the wagon
Out there.
version,
What are you
2-door,
barking at?
4-door.
Or are you just trying to get attention? I don't see anything moving out there but late. But I've also got a hell of a reflection off this window too, so I can't see outside even if I wanted to.
As a matter of fact, I'm looking for another 27 Lincoln so I can rebuild my Good Guys taxi cab. And actually, I was watching one of Williams' videos because he does the model car shows and real car shows.
Mm-hmm.
And I seen one in the video and I commented on it. I was like, how much was he asking for that one? So he went back and he looked it up and he thinks it's like $100, 110. That's pretty fair for a rare one issue kit. Especially since it's got specific parts to that kit only, you know?
Right.
I mean, suspension and body is just 27 Lincoln, but all the adornments are custom. Yeah.
Boat Tail Riviera. There you
Mm-hmm.
go. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I agree, man. 68 Riviera boat tail. Mm-hmm. With an optional trunk so you can get with or without the fins, the little gills.
Mm-hmm.
Then they got square headlight and round headlight. Difference between a 68 and 69. And then a split bumper option, because that's kind of the lowrider custom deal. Yeah, boat tail would be fucking phenomenal. I've thought about taking the 63 to 67 Corvette back window and putting it on the Buick Riviera, like the 65, but that was a couple of years too early. They got a couple of Rivieras that just came out. I think it was the 65.
Isn't there like a lowrider one that they had? They just brought it.
Yeah, they just reissued it. Originally, it was like a baby teal on the box, robin egg blue with pink or whatever.
Yeah, it was like a.
Yeah, they just reissued that one in the
Yep.
AMT Lowrider series or whatever. It's a good kit. A lot of great parts. Separate chassis from the body pan, which is nice. Lots of good parts. That I can see paying $35 for, not some Craftsman Series one-piece chassis shit.
Right. All right. So we got that. I think we might have our lines. I think right. Maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I'm going to build this old big red. I don't really want to do it in red, though. I want to do it in metallic blue.
Well, you can do it in whatever color you want and stuff like that. The cool
Yeah,
thing I like about it is with the box art and shit like that. You know, it's cool. It's got the.
well, it wasn't really a real truck like the Billy Carter's truck, which was a real one. So I mean, yeah, it's a big red truck with a flat black hood. That don't make anything for me, you know. And I was looking up a bunch of pictures of the Chevy trucks today, and the two colors that struck me the most was like a nice burgundy and saddle tan gold color, or the blue. And it just everything kept telling me I should do it in blue. I should do it in blue. I just don't want the red to bleed through and turn purple.
I just had a random text message asking me, "Hello, do you need a part-time job?" No.
Blowjob's a part-time job, right?
I say.
Is that what they're offering?
Mm-hmm. Whatever. Goodbye. Fucking delete report.
I personally think they need to issue the fucking 2000 Chevys with the step side, flare side, whatever they called it.
Actually, you know what? No, that was a different. I was gonna say they'd have to redo the box they'd have to redo the box and stuff like that with the Silverado.
The closest I've ever had was where'd they go? Model kits. I had the RC truck that I built.
Side.
Where is Rise and Shine? There it is. Yeah, this body style is what they need to actually come out with an actual fucking kit of, which would be awesome. There we go. But this kind of a step side. You know, it's the late 99, 2000s.
Yeah, the new Silverado, or what they call
Yeah.
it, Silverado, just the
Yeah.
new. Yeah,
Yeah, see, this was an RC car, like a Tyco
yeah, I
or
can
whatever
tell.
the
I
fuck it
got
was.
that same one as an RC car body.
Do you still
Oh,
have it? Because
yes.
this is what I built out of it. I built my own interior engine. I put it up on the big monster
No
truck
shit.
chassis.
You know what? I will have to go revisit that because it's just sitting on my shelf right now. But that is actually
Is it just the body?
no. I've got
Is it the actual RC?
it's the actual RC car.
Gotcha. See, this is the size of tires I would love to have again. These
Right.
are the smaller desert dogs. You can tell it's just enough lift. It's not way the fuck up in the air.
All right. We'll catch you later, Josh. Appreciate it. I'm gonna probably close it out here in a few minutes, stuff like that. So unless someone wants to do like an after hours or whatever, we'll probably shut her down here. It's 9:00 and stuff like that. So yeah, Dodge Royal Answers.
There's millions of cars they can come out with. They just don't have the demand.
They do make a cat eyes one, but it's like resin pieces that you could put, I believe,
on like the Wave Rider version.
on the way. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's a long box and extended cab. I've actually taken the extended cab and turned it into a short cab for somebody. That wasn't that hard to do. Then just shorten the frame.
I'm getting ready to close it down. Not unless you want to do an after hours, Mark, because I'm getting off here. So
getting off.
Not that way. Okay, but
you pulled out earlier.
Yeah, I'm going to shut down. If you want to do like an after hours or something like that, you can. I'm going to get off kind of early. I'm surprised Gunther has not been up my ass, but Mommy's also home too tonight, so that's kind of.
I'm going to go watch some Puddin's Fab Shop and then probably build myself a Chevy truck.
Yeah, no. So anyway, I want to thank y'all for stopping by. Like I said, a little shorter than normal, but at the same time, it's, one of them things. There's a couple things I got to do getting off here and
doing things.
So, but anyway,
stay safe in the
summer. Pleasure.
Yeah.
Mark, Jimmy, Josh Risden.
Thanks for letting me stop in and say poor old nigger thought it was a Cadillac.
Yeah, that's right. Giggity.
You're offended by that? Not my fault, motherfucker.
Nope, exactly. And I'm sure we'd probably have other people and stuff like that in the community who are not offended by that. So
it's like the Saturday Night Live skit. That's the way it was, and we liked it.
Yep,
we didn't change that fucking word because you were offended.
Right. Just like with Richard Pryor, Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
That was a great skit. Jody, thank you for stopping in.
Even John,
you have a good evening. Donnie, your pack should be out there pretty soon. Like I said, it's already on the way. Hey, no problem. Like I said, it's what we like to do, buds. What we like to do. Chuck, hopefully everything goes out and the storm don't fuck you up too bad. Let's see who else is in here. I'm just kind of
hop out, let you finish your exit, and we will catch you all later.
Yep, we will see you later, probably next week. So next week is going to be on second Tuesday, which is going to be Bob's. I'll be covering for Bob. Bob will be doing Monday because I'll be at my VFW meeting. So anyway, like I said, thank you all for coming out, hanging out on Monday night. As always, keep it real. Be safe this week. Don't add to the population. Don't take away from the population. If you're going to get silly, wrap your willy. This is the Sarge. I'm out. Enjoy and be safe.